K.K. Paul, Governor of Meghalaya, Dr. Mukul Sangma, distinguished Chief Ministers of Meghalaya, Professor Andre Betterly, Chancellor, North Eastern Hill University, Professor P. Shukla, Acting Vice Chancellor, NEHU, Professor B. Mayerbo, Pro Vice Chancellor, NEHU, Professor Eugene Thomas, Pro Vice Chancellor, NEHU, distinguished faculty members, recipients of degrees, awards and medals, beloved students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a privilege for me to be present on this happy occasion of the convocation of North Eastern Hill University. Convocation Day always marks the completion of an exemplary important phase in the life of the individuals and also in the life of the institution. I congratulate all the degree recipients, all the recipients of medals, prizes for their distinction and excellence in academic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Meghalaya is a picturesque state nestled in the northeastern region of our country. Its tribal culture is rich and diverse. This region offers unique opportunity to unearth the untapped potential of the state and create greater avenues of progress. In this, education has a crucial role to play. For that, education in this part of the country has to be developed further. This university was established 40 years ago in 1973. It is one of the oldest and the premier center of higher studies in the Northeast. Its growth during the last 4 decades is truly remarkable. Located in a sprawling campus amidst sylvan surroundings, its physical infrastructure is matched by its vast academic profile. NEHU has 8 schools, 46 departments, 2 centers of studies. Its academic community comprises more than 350 members of the faculty and 5,000 students. I am happy to learn that there is a gender parity in the student population with 1:1 male-female ratio, though the performance of the girls are much better and much more than their ratio to the overall enrollment. I congratulate them. NEHU has fulfilled an important objective of India's higher education system. Through its 63 affiliated colleges, in which 42,000 students are enrolled, it has improved accessibility and served the educational needs of the uneducated population living in sparsely distant areas. Dear students, ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is a prerequisite for all-round development. The tradition of knowledge in our country dates back to the ancient times. Great scholars and influential thinkers underlined India's standing in the world. India had a flourishing culture of knowledge generation, propagation, and distributions. The process of knowledge churning was greatly aided by the universally acclaimed universities. In fact, it will not be exaggerated if somebody claims that almost 1500 years from 300 BC to 12th century AD, from the days of Taxila, Takshashila University, to the days of Nalanda, when it was destroyed in the 12th century AD. These 1500 years, India laid the arena of higher education. Great scholars from different parts of the world, Chinese scholars, Greek scholars, Persian scholars, they used to come and have education in these universities. Not one or two, but dozens of them were sprang in different parts of the country, and they were competing one with other in excellence, in academic performance, in providing better education. Therefore, when we find sometimes, and sometimes I feel little disappointed, that the recorded publications which grade various universities of the world and give them ranking, Indian institutes, Indian universities do not find place. Almost 200 first-rated recognized universities by the world standard, not a single Indian institute found its place. I found out the reasons. One of the reasons is, of course, our academic performance, our curriculum, our syllabus are not up to the mark of the high standards established by some of the world-renowned universities. Though some of our universities are having very high standard, having excellent faculty members, teachers, but on the one hand, we are not emphasizing, especially the criteria which are taken into account while determining this grading. We shall have to be little careful. And secondly, we find a great deal of lack of coordination amongst the various departments, among the various institutions within the country itself. As a result, sometimes we find that many bright students, they leave for abroad. We shall have to try to change this process in the reverse direction. People will like to come to India, a great country, thriving democracy, largest functional democracy of the world, cradle of 5,000 years old civilization. Naturally, people would be interested to come, provided if we can opportunities. And there is no doubt, especially during the last 5-year plan, 11th plan, there has been tremendous physical expansion of our higher educations. Right now, when I am speaking before you, there are more than 659 degree-giving institutions in this country, more than 33,000 colleges, more than 1,86 lakh students enrolled in the higher education, which is expected to be 2,96 lakhs at the end of 12th five-year plan. But along with the physical expansion, we must have academic excellence. Academic excellence is also there. There are talented teachers. Sometimes I regret that it is almost 80 years when an Indian scholar researching in an Indian institution, in an Indian university, received Nobel Prize. The last one was C.V. Raman, who obtained Nobel Prize in the 30s of the last century while he was teaching in Calcutta University. Is there lack of talent? Is there lack of talented teachers? I do not subscribe to that view. In the contemporary period, 3 eminent Indians, they received Nobel Prize, and all 3 were graduates from Indian universities. Dr. Amartya Sen from Calcutta University, Dr. Chandrasekhar from Madras University, Dr. Hargobind Singh Khurana from Punjab University. All of them graduated from Indian universities. But while working in the foreign universities, they obtained the Nobel Prize because the facilities for research, for higher studies, to show the excellence may not be available in our Indian educational system. We shall have to improve that. For the last 1 year, since I assumed the office of the presidency of this republic, to my pleasant surprise, I came to know, earlier when I was minister or in the government, central universities, whenever the word was uttered, a picture used to come to me, 5, 6, 7 central universities, like Aligarh Muslim University, Banaras Hindu University, or Nehu, or Vishwabharati, or Delhi, or JNU, like that. Today, right now, there are 43 central universities. There are 33 NITs. There are 16 IITs. And President of the Republic is associated as visitor of all these institutions. Therefore, when I used to take deeper interest in these matters, I used to find that we must improve our situations. I had the conference of the Vice Chancellors in last February. I would like to have the opportunity of having their interactions with them again next year. But in between the experiences which I have gathered, I find that if we can make the proper call, we get the response.